Okay, everyone. It's that time again. It's that time when I talk to you, let you know how I am going in my fight to be stronger and better, so hopefully I can help someone else in their fight to be stronger and better. Yes, this is episode 464 of Blind Magic in Alice Springs. And yes, this is your host, Murray Stewart. Okay, so it's been an interesting day for me. Started a little bit slowly, the vertigo which is dizziness, of course, and extreme tiredness once again. I think it's still a bit of a hangover from the side effects of medication that I need to take to fight my potential seizures, which of course form on the scar line that is on the frontal lobe of my brain from the strokes I have suffered. So we're dealing with that. You know, one of the things that I have realised is that this battle against the brain condition in particular presents as a wonderful opportunity to make me stronger and better. And so what do I mean by that? You know, throughout my life, I have, as we all have, grown to understand my weaknesses. And one of the first things we need to do when we're rehabbing from something like I have been through is to recognise those weaknesses and deal with those weaknesses. I remember when I was in hospital after one of my seizures, and my very good friend, Dr. Kirsty, said to me to avoid gambling areas because she said that with this brain injury that I would be exposed to my weaknesses and potentially I would make bad decisions at the moment because of the damage to the frontal lobe in my brain. Well, Dr. Kirsty is wonderful, an incredible woman, a wonderful doctor, a magnificent doctor, a great friend. But I guess in this process of self-examination, which is, as I said, what being forced into a corner causes you to do, to examine yourself, look at yourself, ways to overcome the challenge so you can fight your way out of the corner. The one thing I can say is that I don't think one of my weaknesses, in fact I know one of my weaknesses is not gambling. Never will be. I'm certain it never will be. Yesterday, in fact, I had one of those survey companies phone me and they were surveying, or the survey was on my gambling habits or on Australians or Central Australians and their gambling habits. So I was asked, have I purchased a scratch ticket in the last 12 months? Answer, no. Have I visited a gaming venue? Answer, no. Have I bet on the horses? Answer, no. Have I bet on something other than horses? Online? Answer, no. I don't know whether this makes me boring or even strong. It just means that one of my weaknesses is obviously not gambling. But I totally got it from Dr. Kirsty, is that this brain injury leaves me vulnerable because my emotional makeup has changed. And the one thing that's occurred to me is that, as I have pronounced on this show previously, I'm certainly prone to angry outbursts a little more easily these days. So I am developing strategies around that, and myself and Dr. Kirsty have spoken about that. And so I am implementing strategies. One of them is that as I feel anger rising, to touch and squeeze my left shoulder, just in recognition that I need to develop another way. I develop a way around this anger and through the anger so it doesn't manifest. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I've developed strategies, for example, of what I call strategic retreat. A strategic retreat, which means potentially withdrawing from the problem, from the matter, from the situation of stress, and that allows me to adopt ways around the problem, around the occurrence, around the situation, just like we would as if we had to confront a roadblock. We find our way around it. So I've found strategic retreat, then finding a way around the problem has worked for me. Navigating around, using my lateral thought processes to find a way around the problem. And this strategy has worked. So also I've had to look at what my weaknesses are and be honest about that. So if I was being honest, I'd say my weaknesses through my life have been anything sweet. Sweet women, sweet desserts, and as I say, anything sweet. So the first thing with the sweet woman problem is not to take it out on women. Women are wonderful. Women are fantastic. I love women. Many of my friends are women. But it's to have a relationship with myself, build a strong relationship with me, so that I don't have to spend too much of my time trying to attract women. Because that not only distracts you from building self-confidence and self-belief, but it also can result in bad behavioural patterns that can be destructive to your forward progress. So I am most definitely dealing with my sweet woman problem by trying to build a relationship with me and not being preoccupied with having a woman in my life. If it happens, it happens, but it's not going to be a preoccupation. So therefore, I can build that self-confidence, build that self-belief, build that relationship with me. Become, in other words, a strong, confident man. So I guess what I'm saying is that when you are confronted with such incredible change, such an incredible challenge, it is a wonderful opportunity to identify the things that can hold you back, work on strategies to deal with those things so you can become stronger and better. A stronger person, a better person. That's right. A stronger person, a better person. As for the sweet desserts, by the way, wow, have I discovered all of the ways and means of being able to have sweet things in my life by, for one, eating better quality chocolate, and also researching all of the alternatives to sugar. And I have. Wow. So my coffee is still sweet. A lot of my desserts are still sweet, but they're not loaded with sugar. I'm discovering all sorts of alternative products and ways out there to ensure that I can still indulge in my weakness, and that is that sweet taste, but without slaughtering my body with poisons. Yeah, so that's me, folks. Hopefully becoming a stronger and a better man. That's what I'm hoping to do. That's what I'm hoping to achieve. So I wonder what you're doing. And I so hope you don't have to discover what I'm discovering through a medical episode. I think it's just it comes to you through age, experience, and wisdom. Yes, I hope it's coming to you simply through the process of getting older and wiser. Absolutely. Celebrate getting older and wiser. Get to know yourself better so you can become a stronger person and a better person. Okay, everyone, this has been episode 464, a Blind Magic Communications production.